I need the tall gentleman in back to come sit down up here. We're going to be starting shortly, but I do want Serene's father up front. And save a seat next to me because I have the joy of sitting down and enjoying the show after this. Welcome, friends and family, to a very exciting afternoon for our family. I had prepared a speech, but since I didn't get the gene from Samir to public speak, I decided to scrap it. And instead, I would like to read an encouragement card that I had written to Serene early this morning. She's in the green room. Syra just gave her the card. I was told that she didn't want to read the card because it would make her cry, so she might be in a little bit of trouble because I'm about to read it to you. So Serene, plug your ears if you can hear me. It is 6 a.m. on, dearest Serene, it is 6 a.m. on show day, and I can't begin to tell you how excited I am that you are finally about to take the stage. This was a dream that is about to become reality. You, my dear, have truly amazed me. I am nothing but proud of the young woman you have become. Your Kathak journey started at age 5 and stopped momentarily when we moved to Scottsdale when you were 11. I recall asking you to continue, but you refused, and since neither of us were in the best headspace at the time, I let it be. 3 years passed, and at the age of 14, you came to me and said, "Mom, I wish I didn't stop Kathak." Elated, I found you a teacher, but since you were testing into a group of 9 and 10-year-olds. I was convinced that you would refuse, but despite being the unusually tall daughter of a 6'4" father, you stood at the back of the class and worked your way up to your peers. This was a monumental first step to where you are today. Unlike most 14-year-olds, you had no ego and simply a desire that came from your own heart and your willpower to move up, up, and up. But it doesn't stop there. Next comes your food allergies. 12 EpiPens in 24 years, scary rides in the back of an ambulance, and more ER visits than I wish to count. While I know this was taxing on you, with so many feelings of unfairness, you have worked diligently since the age of 19 to overcome your deadly dairy allergy, which is still mind-boggling to me. The salty camel milk and all. And yes, I still have not tried the milk, Serene, I will not do it. Lastly comes to what brings us here today. You attended Isha's Rangmanch 5 years ago, which sparked your interest in having one of your own. I remember the excited call as you drove away from Isha's. Of course, as any mom would, I agreed and hoped that this was something that you could accomplish during your gap year. But to my dismay, you still had a few more years of training under Radhika Auntie, and that was not possible. Once again, I was certain that you would say no, as you were starting medical school, and who could possibly accomplish this while also doing that? Well, the answer is you. Only you could do this. Truthfully, I think you're insane, but honestly, I look at you and wonder where in the world you came from. Are you for real? All of this shows me that I and Samir have raised a strong, dedicated woman, and as a mother, that is all I can ask for. May you be blessed for years to come and continue to shine in everything that you do. You are an angel given to me and your daddy from heaven above. Now take a deep, deep breath and take the stage because my girl has got this. Now I would like to introduce to you my other equally talented daughter, Syra, who will be emceeing the rest of the evening. Enjoy. Hey.
Thank you all for being here today to support my sister as she embarks on a significant milestone in her journey as a Kathak dancer. If you don't know me, I'm Syra, her little sister, but if you don't know me, that's impossible. I'm probably the most interesting part of her life other than what you're about to see here. As unnerving as it is to be standing here in front of over 300 people, I'm just as grateful to know that we have such a strong community who would fly from all over to support my sister and our family. Today, Serene's Rangmanch Pravesh marks her graduation into the world of professional Kathak, a moment that's been nearly 20 years in the making. Almost her whole life, but if you know Serene, you might be surprised that she's only 24, given that she has the mannerisms of like a 60-year-old lady. If she's not at the dance studio or studying for her next exam, you'll find her at home, crocheting, with her army of houseplants, counting down the days till she can get her first cat. Today's not only a celebration of Serene's dedication and passion for dance, but also of the unwavering guidance from her guru, Srimati Radhika Kodwal, the visionary founder and director of Kalaa Kendra Performing Arts in Chandler. Through Radhika Auntie's guidance, Serene has blossomed into such a beautiful dancer, and I'm so excited for you all to witness the artistry and the passion that this takes. Kathak is a classical art form that harmonizes the mind, body, and soul. The term Kathak originates from the Sanskrit word katha, meaning story. The dancer with grace tells stories that convey complex emotions and narratives. Today, Serene will perform 7 pieces, each with its own unique significance and story. My role is to help guide you through these stories, but should you need additional information, there's QR codes in the atrium that will take you to the program brochure. Srimati Radhika chose the theme of Serene's Rangmanch with precision, as she does for all of her students, based on their styles and their personalities, their energy. I think she hit the nail on the head with this one, choosing for Serene Natraj, the cosmic dancer, an embodiment of Lord Shiva, whose long curly hair bears a striking resemblance to Serene's, and whose nature as the destroyer does occasionally remind me of my Didi, especially when I'm involved. Throughout the performance, you'll see the symbolic elements of Natraj, the flowing Ganga from Shiva's locks, his trident, and the cosmic dance that sustains the universe. Before we begin, please, just a quick reminder to refrain from using your cell phones. We do have professional photographers capturing the event, and we'll happily share those photos with all of you, and we encourage you to be fully present and watch the show. However, if you do take photos, I know you gotta feed the gram. Please, please, please make sure your flash is turned off. It can be very distracting for a dancer and disorienting. So, without further ado, I'm so excited. It's my great honor to present the first piece of the evening, Shiv Stuti.
नाचत कर डमरू बाजे शंकर.
As my mom said, when we first moved to Arizona, away from our first Kathak guru, it wasn't long until my sister approached her asking to start lessons again, a testament to her persistence. Furthermore, when she was just a kid, she decided that she was going to carry on the Dr. Puri name that's run in our family for many generations. And I am so glad that she did that, so that I didn't have to. At 19, Serene set out to cure herself of a life-threatening food allergy. I never thought that watching someone eat a Cool Ranch Dorito could bring me to tears, but it did. She's not one to shy away from a challenge, always pushing herself to be better, never giving up, even when she probably should. Serene once took 8 years to knit a blanket. It looks great. My sister's persistent. Those of you who've ever had the audacity to disagree with her would know this, but the thing that annoys us most about her is honestly the thing that makes her so successful at everything she does, every challenge that she puts herself through. Throughout it all, dance has been her constant, grounding her and giving her an outlet, something I'm personally grateful for, to have in an older sister. As any dancer will tell you though it looks graceful, the journey is really grueling, demanding long hours and painful rehearsals. I've seen her perform barefoot on rough pavement in 100-degree heat and spend a year learning dance through Zoom. Her commitment to Kathak from such a young age has really instilled in her a work ethic that I think is going to take her to amazing places. Now, returning to Kathak in its purest form, Serene will guide us through a traditional technical piece, Teen Tal, a classic tal of 16 beats accompanied on tabla by the talented Tanishq Iyer. She will begin in Vilambit Lai, the slowest speed, showcasing Taat, a stylized movement that is hallmark of the Lucknow Gharana. You'll also see Ahmad, the elegant entrance of the dancer. As she transitions to Madhyalay, or double speed, she'll present a series of intricate compositions. Tora, a composition accompanied by tabla, which ends on Sam, the first beat of a tal. Chakradar, a composition repeated 3 times. Ginti, a counting pattern, and Gat, a stylized walk that tells a story. Finally, she'll increase the tempo to Drutlay, or quadruple speed, concluding with Tatkar, a complex and rapid footwork pattern that is quintessential to Kathak. Probably also the reason she isn't besties with her downstairs neighbor, but I'll let you guys see that. Now presenting Teen Tal.
Can we have the lights, please? Stylized movements ठाठ धा धिन धिन धा 9 10 11 12 थई ता थई थई ता थई थई ता था 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 थई 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 ता था 2 ता थी ता था ता 1 2 ता थी ता था ता 1 2 ता थी ता था धा थी ता ता थी ता था धा थी ता थी ता थी ता धा 2 4 5 6 कीर्तन कीर्तन थई ता थई ता थई कीर्तन थई ता थई कीर्तन थई थई ता धा 3 4 We'll see at the high. तीन चार पाँच छः सात Ahmad, which also means entry in Persian. 14 15 16 था क धूम धा धा आगे दीन के ता ता आगे ता धत ता कीड़ था तक ता धूम गा त थी त ता आधा ती क ता ग दी ग न ता थे त थे आ थे त थे थे ता थे ता थे त धा 3 4 Everything is bound in 16 beats. 9 10 Another Ahmad for you. 13 14 15 16 ta thei tar a thei tar ta thei tar a thei tar thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta. Now we move on to Drutle, which is we are increasing the speed. Ta thei thei tat a thei thei ta salami tat chop. Ta thei tat tat thei 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 a thei tat 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 thei 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 ta thei thei tat tat thei thei ta. Ta thei thei tat a thei.
Welcome everybody. I will now present a tora in Teen Tal. A tora is a short composition bound by the tal, which begins and ends on sum. Ta, te, tat, a, te, tat. धान धे धे धान धा तिद कट था तिद कट था तकिट तक तक तकिट था तकिट तक तक तकिट था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन ताता था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन ताता था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन ताता था
आ थे तत ता थे तत धान थे थे तान धा दिक कत था तकिट तक तक तकिट था तकिट तक तक तकिट था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन था ता था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन था ता था धागिन धीट धीट धागिन था ता था
Now a chakradar, which is a piece that repeats 3 times before ending on sum. Ta, te, tat, a, te, tat, ta, tunga, digga, digga, tunga, digga, 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 te, tat, te, tat, te, tat, te, e, chakradar.
Hey, tat, a, hey, tat, ta, hey, tat, ta, tunga, digga, digga, tunga, digga, 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 hey, tat, hey, ta, tunga, digga, digga, tunga, digga, 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 hey, tat, hey, ta, tunga, digga, digga, tunga, digga, 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 hey, tat, ta. Counting patterns or gintis. Ta, the, tat, chalo. तीन चार एक दो तीन एक दो तीन एक दो Hey, tat, a, hey, tat, ta, hey, tat. Another pattern of 5. Which is a Radha Krishna story. Tat, a, tat, Krishna comes in. Ta, tat, ta, tat, Radha. Ta, tat, a, tat, ta, tat, a, tat, tat, a, tat, ta, tat, a, Another toda. Ta, tat.
Tadum kitak tha, tagan tha, ghege nana kitak thum kitak tha, dhati ta tha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, ta dha ta dha ta dha.
Tat, ta, tat. Tadum kitak tha, tagan tha, ghege nana kitak thum kitak tha, dhati ta tha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, gadi gana nagati ta takati rikita takatha, ta dha ta dha ta dha. Ta,
Yeah, can we arrange to send those neighbors a gift basket or something? Ground floor apartments from now on. Moments like these are a result of the collective effort, from the set designers who've crafted this beautiful stage, to the musicians who've woven a rich tapestry of music, to me, who painted my own podium. You can't ask your little sister to MC and not expect her to make it about herself somehow. Anyways, to the rich community of dancers, teachers, parents, and friends and family from Kalaa, Kendra, and beyond, your contributions have really brought the state to life, and we thank you. We're surrounded by incredible talent and support. It takes a village, and we're really, really grateful for ours, and for all of you who've traveled from far and wide to be here. As I mentioned earlier, a significant part of a Rangmanch Pravesh is honoring the guru who's been instrumental in the dancer's journey. For the past 8 years, Srimati Radhika Kotwal has guided Serene, nurturing her growth not only as a dancer, but also as an individual. The founder and director of Kalaa Kendra, who was just doing the vocals, with over 30 years as a performing artist, Srimati Radhika has dedicated her life to the art of Kathak, preserving its purity and enriching its tradition. She established Kalaa Kendra in 2006, where she has since trained hundreds of students, nurturing the next generation of performers with her wisdom and expertise. A recipient of numerous awards, she's also served as a national level examiner, and lending her expertise to ensure that the highest standards of Kathak are maintained across the country. Our next piece tells the story of a woman grappling with an unrequited love. The man she cares for is in love with someone else, and she navigates a complex range of emotions. In classical dance, we refer to these emotions as the navaras, the 9 moods. In this piece, you'll primarily witness Shringar, the expression of love, and Karun, a touch of sorrow. While this contemporary piece may not be as technically intricate as the one you just saw, it really is built upon those foundations and of those techniques, allowing the dancer to convey these deep emotions with grace and with subtlety. I present to you Sajan Gar Aure. Though Serene and her guru care deeply for Kathak in its purest form, they also love to explore how Kathak can be brought into a modern and contemporary context. Together, Serene and Srimati Radhika have creatively merged Kathak with flamenco, ballet, tap dance, and contemporary dance. While this approach may be non-traditional for a Rangmanch, it reflects the fun and innovative challenge of taking an ancient dance form and blending it with styles from around the world. This next piece beautifully combines a contemporary take on Kathak with Serene's love for yoga. In Hindu tradition, Nataraj, or Shiv, is revered as the patron god of yoga, meditation, and the arts. He is known as Adi Yogi, the first yogi. Shiva became Adi Yogi on the day he attained enlightenment, and he first shared the profound wisdom of yogic philosophy with his consort, the goddess Parvati. And then to the 7 ancient sages, or the Saptarishi. And a fun fact that I love is that in ancient Indian astronomy, the constellation of the Big Dipper is called Saptarishi, with its 7 stars representing these 7 sages who shared yoga with humanity. This teaching was centered on the very essence of creation and liberation. Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to the wonderful set designers, Om and Anita Johari. They've done an amazing job. And another round of applause for Danishk Iyer, who is our 15-year-old tabla player. And of course, for Srimati Radhika. We couldn't be here without her, and we really thank her for all her expertise that she's given. Radhika Auntie is a really great teacher. I mean, of course, but she is not only here to teach Kathak, she's a life guru, from what I've heard from Serene. She is really caring about all her students and how they're doing, and not just, that they're doing well in their dances. When they were picking this piece that you're about to see, Radhika Auntie, because she so deeply understands my sister as a person, as a whole, she always makes sure that her students are in their element throughout their Rangmanches. She believes that this next piece was made for Serene, that her flexibility and her discipline make her the perfect dancer for the piece you're about to see. Their adoration for this piece began with the music. This event has been in the making for 5 years in theory, 1 year in practice, and in the ideation stages about a year ago, Serene and Radhika were looking for inspiration on something that they could they were looking for inspiration for a dance for Serene to do, and looking on all corners of the internet. Upon finding this music composition, they locked eyes, and they knew this was the one. Wholeheartedly and telepathically, they just connected, they clicked, and they knew that this would be the song Serene was dancing for her Rangmanch. I love this piece, and I'm thrilled to present to you Adi Yogi.
संवत्सरापूर्वं नरज्ञान उद्धारणाय समर्पितम् आदियोगिराध्यं सप्तर्षिभ्यो बोधितम् अतिश्रेष्ठम् इदं विशालं विज्ञानम् आदियोगिनं प्रणमाम्यहम् प्रणमाम्यहम् आदियोगिन्
सेव्यमान पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवाब्धितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमिप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाशमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं क्रान्तिकालभैरवाङ्गिसन्निधिनराध्रुवं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवं भजे। नमः
We'll be taking a brief 10-minute intermission, so please be back in your seats by 5:02 on the dot. I'll give everyone a second to take their seats. Every little sibling knows the joy of stealing things from their older sibling. Yeah. Sometimes you just really like your stuff, and sometimes you just try to get on their nerves a little bit. And I'm definitely guilty of both. I learned quickly that my sister isn't really one to get angry at me for borrowing her clothes. She's more just this type to say, "That looks good on you. Now, give it back." When I was a freshman in high school, I stole something that was truly unforgivable. Her English teacher. We went to different high schools, and when Serene realized that Mr. K would be moving to my school, she actually cried. And I think that Mr. K might be here somewhere, so. Hey, Mr. K. See, Serene's priorities are never superficial. And here's where I think that Radhika Aunty was more on the nose with today's theme than she knew. Similar to Natraj, she holds knowledge on a pedestal, squashing ignorance whenever and wherever she can. And we actually have a lot of Serene's teachers and professors here with us today. People who have taught her English, music, theater, medicine, ancient Greek and Latin. Nerd, I know. But Serene took to the classics so much that even for her graduation trip, we went to Athens and Rome. There, during her medical school application process, she prayed to the Greek god Asclepios, the god of medicine. She really is a nerd for the classics. Shout out Miss Pav. So in that spirit, let's return to another classic form of Kathak, Rastal. Traditionally, when a Kathak dancer and live musicians come together for a performance, they often have just one day to rehearse together before the actual event. This makes it really crucial for Kathak dancers to be highly proficient in live music, as the synergy between the dancer and the musician is essential for the seamless performance. The next piece is a collaborative effort, co-written by Serene, her guru Srimati Radhika, and Tanishq Iyer. Like the earlier live piece, this performance will also feature a presentation of a tal, a rhythmic cycle that always concludes on sum, the first beat. This time, you'll experience Rastal, a unique and intricate 13-beat cycle that's rarely seen in Kathak. The piece will culminate in a tatkar, a rhythmically complex foot pattern. Introducing Rastal.
13 beats. Tha कता दी धीन न घेन न कत कत धा कत रखत है कत धीर किट तकता धीर किट तकता ता दिग दिग थई ता थई 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 ता दिग दिग थई ता थई 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 ता दिग दिग थई ता थई थई धा तत तत धा रि ना कत ध द ति ति कत ता ग रि गन धा तत तत धा रि धा कत कत ता ग रि गन तत तत ता ग धा रि धा कत ध ग ति ति तत तत ता ग थुन थुन छि छि थो थु रंग तक थुन दि धा दि थै दि धा दि थै दि धा दि धा तत तत धा रि धा कत ध ग ति ति कत ता चक्र तत तत ता ग थुन थुन छि छि थो थु रंग तक थुन दि धा दि थै तत तत ता ग थुन थुन छि छि थो थु रंग तक थुन दि धा दि थै तत तत ता ग थुन थुन छि छि थो थु रंग तक थुन दि धा दि धा धा tat tat dha. Now again counting patterns are easy. Dha tat tat dha rin dha ka dha ga ti ti ka ta cha. एक दो तीन एक दो तीन चार 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 पाँच एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक दो तीन चार एक दो धा दिन धा धा tat tat kavit comes from the word kavita. बंसी पर जमुना के तट पर कर रास नागरी नागरी नथ पहरे तन नील उर पीत पट सब नन कुंडल छवि न्यारी तेरे ताली एक तीत धूम मचावे मन लुभावे सांग भुलावे चित हरे वसन हरे मन हरे लील दिखावे कांगित थई धरी कुकुता झनक धरी दा कांगित थई धरी कुकुता झनक धरी दा कांगित थई धरी कुकुता झनक धरी दा. We go to tatkar, din dha ka dha ga ti ti cha.
My feet hurt just watching her. Our next performance is a very special one, dear to our hearts and a tribute to a legendary figure in the world of Kathak. We're honored to present Tunga Tunga, a piece from the last album produced by the late Pandit Birju Maharaj, who's often hailed as the king of Kathak. Pandit Birju Maharaj's contributions to Kathak have been monumental, and his artistry has shaped the dance form in ways that continue to inspire dancers and audiences alike. I lost my spot. His profound influence on Kathak, especially through his work in the Lucknow style, has left a permanent mark on the tradition. For our guru, Srimati Radhika, Pandit Birju Maharaj was not just a revered teacher, but also a spiritual guide and an inspiration. His devotion to the art form resonates deeply with her, and it's a privilege for us to pay homage to his legacy here today. Tunga Tunga is a celebration of the playful and devotional love between Radha and Krishna, depicted through the vibrant, expressive Lucknow style of Kathak. This piece captures the essence of their relationship, full of innocence, devotion, and playful affection. In Kathak, hand symbols or mudras play a crucial role in conveying different elements of the story. In this performance, the crescent moon and the flute symbolize beauty, purity, and the iconic symbol of Krishna. We hope you enjoy this beautiful tribute to Pandit Birju Maharaj and the timeless story of Radha and Krishna.
पीत बसन केसरिया के रंग कर बंसी श्री कृष्ण सुहाए लचक चलत चंचल चपल चाल सांवरी सूरत मन ही लुभाए सांवरी सूरत मन ही लुभाए सांवरी सूरत मन ही लुभाए राम दिग दिग तक धरी श्री कृष्ण निर्गत भुंग भुंगा राम दिग दिग तक धरी संग राधे गोपी उमंग भरी भरी लेत पलका पग धरी संग राधे गोपी उमंग भरी भरी लेत पलका पग धरी पग धरी पग धरी श्री कृष्ण निर्गत तुंग 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 देता देता तुंग देता 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 साध देता 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 साध देता देता तान दे तान दे तान धा कुंडल श्रवण माथे तिलक कुंडल श्रवण माथे तिलक पग पर बाजत पैंजनी नूपुर झनक झन झन करत नूपुर झनक झन झन करत बाजी मधुर धुन बांसुरी बाजी मधुर धुन बांसुरी 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 श्री कृष्ण निर्गत तुंग 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 तरिगिट तक जय तत्त जनक जनक जन 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 छन नन तद्दीकिट तक तांते ता तुंगा तुंगा ता तुं दिगि 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 तो राम अत्ता ता ता dalagin the atta ta 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 dalagin the atta ta 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 dalagin the tak dhinak de the tan kar dag de tan dhit dhit dhagin ta tak dhinak de the tan kar dag de tan dhit dhit dhagin ta gati बढ़त ता नहीं संग शोभित प्रीत की लागी झरी लागी झरी लागी झरी श्री कृष्ण निर्दत तुंग तुंगा तुंग तुंगा तुंगता ता तुंगा तुंगा दिग दिग तुंगा ता तुंगा तुंगा दिग दिग ते ता ता ते ता ते tunga tunga digga digga tunga ka tunga tung digga digga te ta te ta te ta te ta tunga tunga digga digga tunga ka tunga tung digga digga te ta te ta te ta te jai tal jai tal bajat tal jai tal bajat बीन धनि जप झांझरी धन धन कहत ब्रज श्याम धन 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 कहत ब्रज श्याम धन ब्रज धाम सुख बरसत झरी ब्रज धाम सुख बरसत झरी बरसत झरी बरसत झरी श्री कृष्ण निर्गत भुंग भुंगा राम दिग दिग तक धरी संग राधे गोपी उमंग भरी भरी लेत परता पद धरी संग राधे गोपी उमंग भरी भरी लेत परता पद धरी पद धरी पद धरी श्री कृष्ण निर्गत तुंग तुंगा तुंग तुंगा तुंगता
The grand finale of this evening's performance is finally here, my favorite one. Tarana. It's a composition that beautifully blends the traditional Kathak with a very unique musical style. Tarana has a fascinating origin rooted in legend and history. During the era of Kijli in 13th century India, as recounted in the story of Padmavat, a music contest took place between two musicians. The first decided to sing a rapid Sanskrit song, confident that his opponent would not be able to follow. However, his opponent responded by singing the exact same melody, note for note, but replacing the Sanskrit words with Persian ones. The result was a breathtaking performance that, although incomprehensible to the audience, showcased an extraordinary synthesis of rhythm and melody. This remarkable display earned the nonsensical player his victory and led to the invention of the Tarana form. In today's performance, we honor this rich tradition with a Tarana composed by none other than Pandit Birju Maharaj. This Tarana piece, set in Rag Kalavati, features nonsense syllables, focusing purely on the musicality of sounds, rather than lyrical content. It highlights a form of Hindustani classical music where specific words, syllables, and phonemes are articulated at either a medium, madhya, or fast drut pace, creating a rhythmic and melodic experience that transcends traditional lyrics. I find this fitting for my sister, who talks so fast, adopting of this propensity for speaking in nonsense syllables. Or maybe that's just what I hear. In Serene's case, whether it leans towards genius or insanity, I'll leave that up to you. But I don't think I'd call her melody as enthralling as the one you're about to hear. This is the last piece of the night, so please put your hands together because my Bibi's about to be a professional Kathak dancer. I didn't think I'd cry. Oh my God.
प्रस्तुत है तराना।
know about those flower petals. I'd now like to invite Srimati Radhika to the stage to present Serene with her certificate of completion.
Hi. I am going to do my best to keep this short, but no promises. Kathak is a dance of tradition, of teachers writing or learning compositions and passing them on to their students, who pass them on to their students, and so on and so forth, stretching back hundreds of years. I was raised here in Phoenix, but every tatkar, every tora connects me to Lucknow, to Delhi, to the courtesans of the Mughal Empire, to Madhuri, to Birju Maharaj, to my guru, where she went, and to all of the dancers who have carried this art form throughout history. I am so proud to be a Kathak dancer and to carry this ancient tradition forward with me. Everybody who knows me knows how ingrained this dance style is in my personality, including my downstairs neighbors. I can rarely sit still without my feet lightly tapping out a tatkar or my fingers counting a tal. Sorry. Which is why it means the world to me that I get to share something so personal with me, something so personal to me with all of the people that are near and dear to my heart. Thank you to each and every one of you for making it out here to celebrate with me and to celebrate this important milestone. It is a blessing to have an auditorium full of people who take their time to come and support you in doing what you love. A massive, massive thank you to Vijay Auntie, Manju Auntie, Shamona Auntie, Kavita Masi, Koki Auntie, Meghna Auntie, Trupti Auntie, Zuena, Payal Chachi, and the rest of my backstage crew. You guys have been working tirelessly, not just since this morning, but also for a very long time before today. And a very special shout out to my bodyguard, Somya, who made sure I was hydrated, fed, minimally sweaty, and happy throughout the whole day. Photowood Studios, Om and Anita Johari, thank you for the set, the beautiful set, lights, sound, photo, video. This event would not have been the same without your help. Another shout out to my friends from Midwestern who are all here, despite the fact that we have a microbiology exam at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I forgive all of you for the Anki cards that you're probably doing right now. To my parents, thank you both times a million for supporting me in my art, supporting me in my career and in my life, for making me dal chawal that kept me fed throughout this whole process, for answering late night frustrated calls where I cried about not knowing how to diagnose a stroke. I'm still not sure I know how to diagnose a stroke. For dealing with me constantly practicing tatkar loudly at home at all hours of the day and night. I love you both. And to Syra, who really took charge in making this event what it was, even though she was mean to me in her speeches. She did so much work behind the scenes that you guys didn't see at all, but this event absolutely would not have been the same without your help and organization, Syra. Thank you. I was told from the very beginning of this process that everybody else will handle everything else. Your only job is to dance, and handle it they did. Every single person that I just named has done such an incredible job, and I'm very grateful to have worked with such a great team these last few months. Shri Uncle and Tanishq, thank you both for so patiently accepting Kalaa Kendra students into your home for years. I'm sure it must not be easy having students and gungrus and music coming in and out of your house all the time. And yet your home is always open to us for our rehearsals. Tanishq, I have had genuinely so much fun working with you these last few months, and at no point along this journey did my trust in you waver. You are and you will continue to be an amazing tabla artist, and I'm very grateful that I got to share the stage with you today. If I'm gonna cry, it's gonna be here. I'm gonna try not to. My final thank you goes to Radhika Aunty. For those of you who do not have the absolute pleasure of knowing my Guruji, you are missing out. She is an incredible role model of the kind of woman that I would like to become. Radhika Aunty, you love ferociously and your dedication is unparalleled. You are unbelievably devoted to your art and you inspire me every day to push harder and harder to do all of the things that I love. I told you I was gonna be mean. Not only does she run her dance school, teach dozens of students, and manage her newly founded business, Courtyardly, she does all of this while raising her wonderful son, who she molded into being her own personal tabla player. In all of the years that I've known you, not once have I ever seen you struggle to balance your art with your career. And in fact, I've watched in awe as you integrate the two seamlessly. When I set out to complete my Rangmanch training at the same time as my first year of medical school, I felt a little bit crazy. In fact, I think some of you in the audience told me to my face that I was crazy. And I told Radhika Aunty this during one of my early rehearsals about a year ago, and I will never forget the puzzled look on her face in that moment before looking at me and responding, "Well, yeah, I also think that you're insane." And yet, there was not a single moment over the past year where she doubted that I could do it, and her confidence gave me confidence. You believed in me and in my insane choices, and without that faith, I would not have been able to do this. Recently, I learned that Radhika Aunty herself also completed her Rangmanch in the same week that she took her engineering final exams. And not only did that, but she did hers on an injured ankle. So I guess the moral of the story is that Radhika Aunty, I want to be your kind of insane. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be your student these last years. I'm so excited to see how our professional and artistic relationship develops going forward because you are never getting rid of me. But for the time being, I'm incredibly proud to call myself a graduate of Kalaa Kendra. Thank you again to everybody here today. I am so grateful to know you all and to have you here.
I knew she was not going to be making it easier for me to talk, but I'm going to try. First of all, good evening to all of you, and thank you so much for being here. This means a lot to Serene, to all of us here. Everyone, of course, who's been here on stage helping her, or you as audience witnessing this for her critical milestone. It has been a wonderful journey, and a long one, and a grueling one, but very, very enjoyable with her. I know you talked a little bit about this, Serene, but I'm again going to talk about how, we started the whole Rangmanch process, right? Because traditionally, and this is how we do it, even at Kalaa Kendra, is I get to invite my student who I think is ready. And when that happened, I remember Meena, myself, and Serene got on a call, and we knew she was in med school and she was going to get in, and it was going to be crazy. Talking about insanity, that was exactly how it was. Because I said, hey, Serene, you are ready. I know you're ready. Knowing her, I also knew that she was extremely determined to do her Rangmanch for many, many years. So I knew, I was very confident that when she wants to do anything, she is a go-getter. And so I was not at all, I was very confident about you, Serene. Right? I knew that you would do it. I have to say, even while being in med school, to pull off such a thing, to have these regular, it's a lot of stamina building. There is a lot that is going on every week for the entire year. To add to that, her commute from her med school campus to my house is a good 45 minutes. Not once was this girl late to class. It shows her dedication,
and discipline. And that's what, for all students and anyone who's aspiring to be artists or are artists today, that is very important. It's not just about the dance, it is the dedication, it's the passion and the discipline that pulls you through. The other quality that stands out with Serene is she's extremely receptive to learning, Of course, growing up, she got the culture with Alma, with myself, and then later on, as she is now becoming an adolescent and a young adult herself, not once did she have, any attitude about, okay, now I know things, don't teach me, never. It was always about, I'm here to learn, I'm eager to learn, I'm very receptive. And so it's always that, right? If a student is ready, the teacher is always ready. And so I wanted to give you more and more, just seeing that commitment come from you. The energy is not just for the Rangmanch, of course. She's been, over the years, maturing into an assistant teacher. She's been training young kids. As part of Kalaa Kendra, she helps out. She's a team player. I think on many instances, right, you have taken younger kids to perform along with you. So she watches out for others. And I think that's also a very important quality because it's not just only about you. Today, when you look at her solo performance, there is a team of 30 or 40 people. It takes a village that work. And that's the network that we as dancers need to build. And so you have to be genuine about your art form and caring and supportive of others too. So that is something she does really well. So I'm very confident of her taking her solo journey from here, knowing very well, Serene, you know that I'm always going to be with you. Last but not the least, I will talk about something which is, again, very important, and that goes back to her upbringing with her parents. That trust and respect for the teacher, of course, comes from her inherently as a kid, but also definitely is passed on from her parents. During the entire planning process of the Rangmanch, not just the Rangmanch, even before that, for years we've known each other, Meena, her mom, even if it was the smallest detail, anything that we had to communicate, she made sure that there was tremendous respect in everything. So if the mom shows the respect, if the parents are in this together, and if everyone is supportive, the kid is bound to follow that. There is a lot of trust. It was almost as if Meena said, hey, here's my child, take her and deal with her, right? But that's a lot for the parents to do, and I thank you for your trust in me. I think I can go on and on, but I will definitely say thank you all again for coming here. Thank you to all our team, everyone backstage who has helped, not just today, but continued to support her through her journey. Serene, I will conclude by saying all the very, very best to you. Congratulations. It was a very proud moment for me today, and I wish you all the best. God bless you.
We're almost done. I'm holding you guys between my last few words and dinner. I promise dinner will be worth it. Thank you both. Thank you both. A huge round of applause here, please. To Serene's Kathak mom, the amount of effort that she has dedicated to our daughter, I cannot convey the gratitude that it means so much to us that you've helped raise our daughter into what she is. Meena woke up this morning, she says, do you know what you're gonna say? I said, no, come on, I do this for a living. I'm speechless. I am speechless. And by the way, Serene, I forgive you for not going to dental school. You made up for it today. Just a few words of sincere thanks to all of the volunteers that were here this morning helping to set up the stage, to all the volunteers backstage, again to Serene's Kathak mom, who has just done such a great job, to this young man at 15 years old just dominating the stage. My heart is filled with love for everybody. Syra, I didn't know you had it in you. I can retire from professional speaking, you can take over, good job. And I would be remiss in saying two more thanks. The first one is to my wife, Meena. She did everything. I did nothing, I showed up. I want to say thank you for what you've done with Serene and for this whole event. And to all of my family. Now I'm going to start crying. All of my family on stage and everybody that came. You guys filled our hearts so much. Every single one of you that hopped on a flight or even came across the valley to be here, all of the friends, all of the family, thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for this event, which I thought, wow, you know, this is going to be a long afternoon. It's an Indian thing. I sat there, I said, there's only one more dance. Shit, we got to do more.
I'm tired, no.
She's tired. To every single one of you, to my family here, to my family here in the audience, thank you so much. We have dinner. Please stay, have food, fill your bellies as much as our hearts are filled. Serene will be out to say hello, take pictures, whatever you guys need. We really, 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 from the Puri family to our extended family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for supporting this event.
In closing, Mom's a little tired. You got a 5-year extension on getting married.
That was the plan.
Everyone, please enjoy dinner.